Struggling to get yourself motivated to study? You're not alone. Most people find it challenging to dive into books or notes, especially when there's a long list of distractions out there. But what if there was a way to actually trick your brain into craving studying? It might sound a little odd, but with a few clever techniques, you can condition your mind to feel a genuine desire to hit the books. It all comes down to playing some mind games with yourself. Imagine for a moment that your brain is a stubborn child who doesn't want to eat their vegetables. What do? You might try sneaking some flavor into the mix, making it look a bit more appetizing, or even rewarding them afterward with a sweet treat. That same idea can be applied to studying. Instead of forcing yourself to study, which only makes it feel like a chore, try spicing up your study routine to make it more appealing. One of the easiest ways to do this is by associating studying with something enjoyable. You know that satisfying feeling you get when you treat yourself to your favorite snack or unwind with a TV show. What if you could create that same kind of reward for studying? For example, whenever you study for a set amount of time, give yourself a small reward, like a piece of chocolate or a 5-minute break to scroll through your favorite social media feed. It's about tricking your brain into associating studying with positive experiences. Soon enough, your mind will start seeing studying as an activity that leads to a good time. Another trick involves setting up your study environment in a way that makes it inviting. If your desk is covered in clutter, your brain is likely going to see studying as a messy and overwhelming task. Clear off your space. Add a pleasant scent to the room, maybe a hint of lavender or peppermint to stimulate your senses, and surround yourself with items that inspire you. Photos, quotes, or even a small plant. The more comfortable and appealing your study environment is, the more likely your brain will be to settle into a focused state. Do you ever notice how some music can just make you feel unstoppable? That's not a coincidence. Certain types of music can actually boost your mood and concentration. Try creating a study playlist with songs that keep you motivated and calm. Instrumental music, in particular, works well since it doesn't have distracting lyrics. You might find that as soon as you put on your favorite study tunes, your brain automatically slips into study mode because it starts to associate that music with getting work done. One often overlooked technique is to start with something easy. If you dive straight into the hardest topic, your brain will probably resist. Instead, warm up with a subject you find interesting or a task you know you can handle. It's like getting your brain in the mood for studying. Once you're rolling, you can gradually move on to more challenging topics. This way, you trick your brain into thinking, hey, that wasn't so bad. Maybe this studying thing isn't as awful as I thought. If you're looking for one last nudge, remember that motivation doesn't always come before action. Sometimes, you need to start doing something before your brain realizes, oh, I guess we're doing this now. Just opening your book or setting a timer for 10 minutes can be enough to get the ball rolling. You'd be surprised how often that initial resistance melts away once you've actually started. So, the next time you catch yourself dreading the thought of studying, don't give in. Outsmart your brain instead.